Namaste, my Phoenicians. Hi, it's Case. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or messages. My Phoenicians, I decided to crack on by pulling the domino of the day, and we've got picker cards today. The Carnelian, Rose Quartz, and the Amethyst. And it will be either a yes or a no. Okay? No grey area. A yes or a no to whatever question you have in your mind. We're going to get to this at the end of this read before we toddle off over to Patreon, where we will be having a deeper look at the energy of the reading. Yeah. As I use my cardio back up to the deck. Let's call the energies in. Energies up. The domino of the day is a 5-2. This brings into mind the energy of the Hierophant and Temperance, as well as the High Priestess, Judgment and Justice. Yes, baby. This talks about leadership, rules. We have a meeting of minds, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. This is a divine union coming in. My Phoenician, whether it be of self or with another body. This is about you having the wisdom and the true guidance, having gone within, used your intuition, faced your shadow side, called on Father God Most High. The 5-2 also speaks about a patient friend having a major influence on your life at this moment in time, my Phoenician. This also speaks about a birth indicated. It could be the birth of a baby, a new idea, a new way of executing your boundaries, using your intuition, sitting on that throne of wisdom, using Boaz and Jashin. What is that? Completion and beginning, my Phoenician. The two pillars of wisdom that are found outside the temple of King Solomon in the Book of Kings. Don't you know pink is up? Yeah. The 5 also brings into mind the energy of security. This is about you intuitively knowing what is being brought by the enemy to destabilize you at this moment in time. This is about you having your spiritual awareness, feeling it in your solar plexus, my Phoenician. Your solar plexus is that bubbly feeling around your navel, above your navel, your belly button. Yeah. If you're having any doubts about anything at this moment in time, my Phoenician, you need to reflect on it. Go within. Ask Father God Most High for guidance. This is not the time for you to rely on your own knowledge. This is time for you to go into the Akashic record, that well of information which is available to all. You know about your snippet. You know about your birth natal chart, my Phoenician. This is about leaning on your spiritual side, because this is what is going to be your umbrella, my Phoenician. The 2 brings into mind the word adventure. This is an extremely auspicious period for you. I told you, you are being divinely guided, yin and yang in total balance. You're going to be getting a lot of good news, gifts, compliments coming towards you today. This is like a possible win of money, or hearing of a win of money, an inheritance, something that was divinely guided for you, one that you did not fight for, that you step back as the high priestess, knowing all, going within, holding your space. Yeah. Or what does the Jamaican say? Yeah, all our meds. Yeah. Major decisions are indicated 100% when you see the two. Yes. Let's get the runes out. Scotty. I see 555. Major changes are on their way. This is about you accepting the change and living within it. Let's see where these runes fell. Okay. The first rune that I touch is Lagaz, represented by the letter L, in the correct position. This is about a renewal, a rebirth. This is about you continuing to tap into your ideas, your downloads coming to you from Keitha, because you have been on this fool's journey. Represented by the letter the L. The next rune I touch is Uraz, or Euros, in the reverse. Don't you know? This speaks about somebody being extremely rash. This person is easily tricked, tempted, and bamboozled by the Punani or Fatum. This person is extremely lust-filled, acting out of their lower nature, extremely violent. This is represented by the letter U. This person is codependent.com and likes to breed it. Right? We also have swallow. In the reverse, this is the letter S. This is about somebody not moving on a more auspicious, successful path. Yes, baby. Someone who's had some form of bad counsel that has ignited the wrath of Father God Most High. And we all know what bad counsel could mean. Let us not speak on it unless it comes in our face again. Right, that was in the middle. Somebody's also going to be experiencing a loss of status. This is radio, represented by the letter R. Could also be a breakdown in a chariot, a car, moving, some kind of journey. It's going to be scuppered. Again, we have swallow in the reverse. This is the letter S. Somebody not achieving their goals, feeling lackluster. Good golly gosh, we have Gebo. This is about a relationship, having to sacrifice for a relationship, or the relationship being the ultimate sacrifice. This is an exchanging of contracts. This is a true connection, a trading of essence of the whole in body, mind, and spirit. I told you. True love's first kiss. And we're not talking about Shrek. No. We also have Thursas, or Thursas, whatever. It's in the reverse, either way. This is talking about conflict, okay? A lot of evil energy. I'm even hearing the word rape. Confusion, a lot of destruction, a lot of welled up, repressed emotions. right next to the kiss, this is what somebody's blocking themselves from a true divine relationship, because they're not releasing those wounds. They're not facing their shadow side. Swallow. Not being able to speak their truth. Not standing in their power. Feeling extremely unsuccessful. Feeling as though they've received a loss of status, not only in the eyes of man, but the eyes of God. Oh well, let's move them aside, because this is not my prototype. All that bad formation. No. Oh gosh, I refuse to accept that she's naive. Because we stand for stability. Going through true growth, spiritual guidance, for leaning on the wisdom of the Most High, my Phoenicians, building a new foundation, one that you are married to. Yes, baby. Some of you have gone into a situation where you are married to Father God Most High. This is I'm a monk, I'm a sister, a nun, yeah, a nun. That really scuppered everything. It better be worth it. Okay then, this is about intensification. More downloads coming in, ideas of peace, how to create this peace of mind in your life. This is all of these stone blocks. It's about you setting your boundaries, ones that are set in stone, right? This is also about your psychic abilities, your intuitive abilities, your whole occult ability increasing. This is about you being that you're the star amongst the stone, my Phoenician. Well, let me just pick up everything that's on the floor. An intensification of what? And it don't even want to turn back. Being protected, my Phoenician. I told you, you are prototype, you are protected. Your ancestors are here, they have your back. This is about continuing to use your third eye. Tapping into this infinite well of abundance on all levels. Being that frog that you kiss your own damn self. Be your own upgrade. Turn yourself into the emperor or the empress. Because whatever you're doing, whatever you have been doing up to this point, my Phoenician, it's intensifying. So continue to keep your focus on what? The Most High. And having all of the secrets, because you've got everybody's file. Whether you want it or not, you have it. Because this is a time where you're going to be tested. Your stability of mind, body, and spirit. Always before you level up, a test comes in, whether it's from previous people, previous circumstances, or the same situation with a whole different set of people. It will come back until you learn the lesson. Once you are breakthrough, a rat will always come around, because you're the big cheese. You are the big kahunas. RESPECT, you respected the process. The process was what? Change. Yes, baby. Change of self. These candles in the back is like you lighting your own birthday candles. This is a new rebirth of you, my Phoenician. Twos again is about duality, balance, harmony. 2 is represented by the High Priestess, and you know the High Priestess is about choices. Instinctively guided choices, my Phoenician. Gonna use the After Tarot deck. Oh, love this, love it. 5 streams of income being offered to you by the divine. That is the first peccadillo we're gonna look at. The Ace of Cups is represented by water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is about you tapping into your creativity. This is about you attracting new relationships that are emotionally whole, right? And not full of confusion and bull swanky. Notice this is a dove, right? Not a chicken, right? Because chickens don't have flight. They stay on the ground, picking up breadcrumbs. Yeah. The Ace of Cups also tells us that this is a time for you to be expressing yourself, my Phoenician. In order to enjoy true emotional happiness, you have to be you. And if that you means, right, being on the wings of a dove and skedaddling, you're going to do it. And do it well. Oh, I thought the music was gone. I had some water here and I left it in the car. And I left the other one in my room. And I'm not going to get it. You know when you keep searching up a corner because you think it's really there and you know it's not there because you saw it already? Believe your eyes the first time, mate. Yeah. A lot of you, my Phoenicians, are not realizing that you was protected this whole time. The whole time your situation was being destabilized because you are chosen. You had to go through what you had to go through in order to get to where you are right now. In a position to have a testimony because you have to turn back and help out somebody else. This is a time for you to slide, right, into your humanitarianism. Yeah, humanitarianism. Right? Because divine is about to grant you your wish fulfillment. Right? That goes to 10 of Cups, my Phoenician. This is Pisces as well as Mars energy. This is about you receiving everlasting joy, stability, and security. True love. Friends, my Phoenician. Friends made up of the heart. Harmonious people that are coming in to guard your heart as you will guard theirs. True community. This is at the time where you will be building bonds, my Phoenician. Everlasting bonds. Some of you are about to move as well to your dream home. Or even taking a short trip. But this is definitely going to be a celebration of true soul mate or mates. Some of you, as I said, are starting a new family. Having a laugh, mate. Somebody's unplugged their refrigerator and it's ruined all of their Christmas meat. Yeah. Page of Swords in the reverse. It's been scuppered, dear. Get up and go and check the electric socket. Stat. Okay. The energy outside you at this moment in time, my Phoenician, is motivation. You have the 9 of Pentacles. Yes, baby. Right next to the respect. Because you've been working hard. This is about you applying yourself to studies, new ways of thinking. Earth signs about your loyalty. It's also about being practical. Making new health choices, new healthier choices. This is about you grounding yourself, my Phoenician. Yes, baby, look what's underneath that. The Ace of Cups, the Chalice. This is about you reaching emotional fulfillment. Because why? You are in boss up manifestation mode. Creating the environment. Again, we see the 10 of Cups, 2 different decks. You're creating a whole new world for yourself. A brave new world, my Phoenician. Take the time to celebrate what you've achieved so far. The 8 of Pentacles. Why is the music stopped? I don't know. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles is represented by Virgo as well as Sun energy. This is a time you cannot be distracted by outside influences at this moment in time, because you are learning as well as building your new skills. Some of you are craftsmen that work with your hands. This is about you being a perfectionist, and your perfectionism will pay off big time with mucho pentacale. Yes, baby. A lot of you are being respected in your field. This 8 and the one more pentacale goes to 9 of Pentacles. This is about being recognized for your skill. A well-deserved reward. Some of you, my Phoenicians, are being upgraded this week in the pentacale kind of way. Yeah, we getting them P's in. Why? Because you exhibited love of yourself, darling. You tapped into your intuition, which took you by the hand, and in some cases, right, frog marched you to the mirror to realize that all worth comes through self-worth. And why? Because that is where your divine spark is. This is why the High Priestess and the Hierophant are here. What's in their blocks or blessings? We have the Emperor. Aries energy. This is about you having that breath of life. This is you stepping into a leadership role, being able to control all that you survey. This is about you being triumphant. If you are a parent, you are deeply loved and respected for the efforts that you've made around your progeny. Yeah. In some cases, you had to turn your back on that and take be a hard taskmaster for these progeny, right? Until they put in a true effort, until they recognized you for what you do in their life. Not in a controlling kind of a way, no. In the way of a guide, a true guide. The G-O-T, G-O-A-T, greatest of all time, my Phoenician. Be proud. It's a spiritual birch because I speak the truth, Ruth. Good gosh, look out! Baby, you looked in that cup of opium. You look deep into that cup of opium and saw addiction, F shit, codependency, ass kickings, a true Fagin, a back front neck stabber, loss of edges, right? No economy-sized palmers, right? You saw all of that F shit. Look, your back is to it. And because you turned your back on that situation, right, you can expect a victory to rise up in status. This is about you reaching this new spiritual level that was shown to you at the top of the read, my Phoenician. Capricorn energy, okay? The devil is Capricorn energy. The Eight of Cups is Pisces as well as Saturn energy. This is about you understanding that you was not stable in that situation, bruh. It was on shaky grounds, made with toilet paper, on sand, right? In a tsunami. Couldn't work. It couldn't work. A lot of narcissistic energy around here. High Commander Decepticon, yeah. Prakala, we know your name, right? This is why you had to turn your back. In some case, you were sad to turn your back on it. It was very hard for you to leave this situation. I see 8 cups, up to 8 times you tried to exit that situation where there was violence on every level. Mind, body, and soul. Plagiarism of the mind. But you bossed up on them, and look at them looking up at you. The looking lookers. Yes, baby, they'd love for you to choose them again.
Well, I do declare I had to catch my breath. The thought of it made me breathless, speechless, perturbed, and disgusted.
Who would want that off a bag? You really want to drink off that empty vessel, right? You came through a lot of pain, wool-swanky, and subterfuge. Look at all of them ones. Ones is about spirituality as well as willpower and drive. The energy to get the job done, my Phoenician. You will be acknowledged for your efforts, and you are being acknowledged for your efforts. Continue with your dedication, my Phoenician. Feel good for your victories in the now, because that's all we have. In order to feel peace of mind, and experience true abundance and guidance from the Most High, you have to feel it in the now. The Six of Wands steps up with Leo as well as Jupiter energy. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, right? Destiny and the three fates. The maiden, the mother, and the crone. This is about you going through many experiences. Negative experiences. You're looking back at that, she's naive. You did the right thing. Cutting that shit out, right? Turning your back to it and focusing on your big pentacale. Educating yourself. Some of you went into the health industry. Car industry. Somebody's a mechanic here. We've got a mechanic here. You can help out the one with the broken down chariot. If you're feeling charitable. Because that person, they're respecting the situation and the process now. This is the final outcome for my Phoenician. I saw the Four of Swords slap out there. This is rest and rejuvenation. We have the Moon card. Pisces energy as well as Cancer. This is a lot of things being illuminated to you. Getting enlightenment, my Phoenician. Sometimes on the dreamscape. Some of you are astral traveling at this moment in time and seeing things that you're not understanding. You need to get a book of dreams to decipher it. I've forgotten the name of the book of dreams that I've had. I had this book of dreams since 1990, and then it fell to pieces. And I only had the inner pages. I didn't have the ISDN number or anything. And when I was pregnant with O'Shea, I went to New York. I was 5 months pregnant. And my cousins took me. We went to Manhattan and we went into the shopping mall. I went into a bookstore and decided to get a new book of dreams. And I chose one book of dreams. You know what? I'm going to show you it. I can show you on my phone. I bought this book of dreams along with, you know, baby clothes because it was my first son, because I'd already had a daughter. Let me go into my my Kindle quickly, and I'll show you the name of the book of dreams. Because a lot of you need assistance in deciphering your dreams. Right. Let's go back to the beginning. Yeah, so I went into this bookstore, right, in New York. And I bought this book. And when I got back to the UK, I matched up the pages that I had from a book to the book that I bought. I was led to go and get it again. This book has been in my life, right, since 1990. And it's now, what, 2010. About to approach 2021. Told you I love the multiples of 3. Significant times we are in. December the 21st up until the 21st of March. The Great Conjunction coming in. Good golly gosh. Right? Okay. Let me get this name of this. About this book. The book is called, let me go back to the thing. It's called, can you see it? Because if I make it bigger, it's right here. The Dreamer's Dictionary, right? By Stern, Stearn Robinson, and Tom Corbett. This book, hey, I'm telling you. Anyhow, let's get back to the read. Like I said, this is a time where a lot of things are being illuminated to you. This is a time where your heart chakra is being opened. Hold on a minute. It's all mixed up now, squatty. Just saw this. Felt upon the carpet with no lid. Set off all kinds of insecurities within me. As I was saying. Right? This is a time where things are being illuminated to you. Being shown to you. Some of it on the dreamscape. You've been doing a lot of astral travel. My Venusians. You're understanding a lot of subterfuge and bullswankies that were told to you. Even by yourself. A lot of dysfunction, and you're deciding to step into your emperor mode. You know, gender is fluid in tarot. This is about you bossing up because of the information that has been gifted to you, my Venusian. This is nothing but good cards. Moving on, right? 10 of Cups. This is your emotional fulfillment. Sorry, 9 of Cups, right? This is wish fulfillment. Yes, baby. Turning your back on that negativity, that codependency, and finding true victory. And where was your victory? Your victory is in knowledge, baby. This is about you continuing to tap into your intuition, being able to recognize bad energy and
exit toot sweet quickly.
This is all this reading is about protecting your energy, my Venusian. And respect always starts with what? Father God Most High, then self. Yeah. This is about making a head over heart decision, understanding that you, right,
are the head and not the tail.
This is about you overcoming principalities. This is about your emotions, your intellect warring with your passions and your wisdom. This is just taking a step back in life, my Venusian, and releasing yourself from mental bondage. Only you can save you. Okay. Let's see what Kipper says about all of this shiznai. Just the Ace of Cups. Leave that where it fell. Just this Ace of Cups. Right? Continue to be in expectation. A 2 and an 8 comes to a 10. Having completed the cycle, continue to look forward to new beginnings, my Venusian. Because whomsoever you left behind, they are living the length and breadth of Luke 26:22. Sorry, 22:62. Yeah, they're weeping bitterly. They did not expect you to heal your heart chakra. They did not expect you to still be looking fine, fabulous, and lovely. Yeah. Right? Because they are broke marketers, right? And waiting to be picked up by the spiritually deficit boss, the one for the feeble-minded. You know them ones, the simpletons that got the big ticket, the gold ticket. Yeah, the fugazi gold. Right? Third-party situations. Whatever they was toiling and laboring at, they're proper sorry now. Let's continue. What about turning your back? This is you working on new things, being a major craftsperson in your field, working into the night like an elf, right? Because you wasted a lot of time and energy, right, on a prakala or prakalisha, right? The 2 and the 4 goes to a 6. There was a lot of conflict. This also talks about respect. They was disrespecting you straight up to your face. Come through drizzy. Right? This is about you, divine telling you to keep your eye on the prize. Listen, that anchor that they're trying to use on you, okay, is only a mental one, right? And you have what it takes to cut it out and leave it behind. Why? Because this is your fate and your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune shows up with fixed energy of Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and come through Leo, Taurus, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Yeah, the ending of one cycle completed. Look at the Knight of Swords, cutting that out, right? This is about blocking off energy that's been sent to you in the dream state. Mindful motion, protecting yourself at all times. What about this boss up emperor mode? Divine is telling you, listen, read the signs and the messages, because it's sudden wealth. 777. Told you. You are being gifted with many peccadillos at this time, my Phoenician. Turn your back on that. Look what fell on it. Continue. The coffin fell on that situation. Turn your back on that situation, because the success is guaranteed to you, my Phoenician. Keep your eyes on the prize. Distant horizons goes to a 3 and 6 goes to 9. That's the Hermit, Virgo energy. Continue with your self introspection, right? Because you know that you was dealing with a false person, right? In a destabilized situation, right? Possibly a marriage. Look what I said. Focus on the future, right? This is about you being happy in the now, my Phoenician. But keep working towards your goal, right? Because it is not a waste of time. This is not lost energy. Lost energy is when you give up, right? I told you, the one who's really sorry is deeply concerned. Okay. Let's get this out of the way, and we're going to have a quick look at these picker cards. I told you already that this is just going to be a yes or no answer. Okay? Sorry about that. Okay. If you chose the carnelian, okay, we have the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is a maybe. Ha ha! Weren't expecting that, were you? The 4 of Cups is a maybe. If you chose the rose quartz, the 6 of Swords, your answer is a definite, firm yes! Affirmative. If you chose, am I being a bit tantalizing? I hope so. If you chose the 7 of Wands, that answer, my darling dear, is a no. For the Amethyst, thank you very much for your bookings and donations. If you require personal read from me, please contact me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. There is a new list of pricings at the moment, which will continue up until the 31st of December, when it will where prices will revert back to what they were. So get in on it while it's hot. Yeah. Toddle over to Teesprings, where I have a plethora of paraphernalia that will surely titillate your fancy. And give me a big fat thumbs up if you enjoyed this read. Like, subscribe, and share. Share these messages with whomsoever you feel needs it. Also, I offer membership on this channel, and members get to choose the direction of the read on a Thursday. Why Thursday? It's Jupiter Thursday for truth, expansion, and a Phoenician way. Yeah. And follow me over to Patreon, where we will get into this deeper, extended read. Find out what's intensifying, what did the ancestors want you to know, and what might be destabilized around you. And as I always say, don't get smoked from the ashes, baby. Namaste.